Crypto is still shitting the bed, as we can see. It's just, I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna have a little look into it today. It's going to be a slightly smaller video than normal. I did, like I say, I done a night shift last night, and it was a long one, and I got to go back again in a few hours' time to go back to work. So I'm pretty tired. But we're going to go through and we're going to see what's going on. Like Ethereum, obviously Bitcoin's down $82,500. Ethereum, though, dropped into 1,842 and consistently going down. It's interesting. If people are stacking Ethereum right now, you're in for a big gain, I think, in the long run. Again, not financial advice. And I don't know where people are getting the money from to buy the dips, like I've said before. XRP is down. Solana is even starting to go down. So it's interesting, and there's times that you can pick things up. I know it's getting to the point where everyone's just getting that little bit tired, a little bit burnt out from crypto. The overall market is also down 4%. So a reversal will come. It's just a case of when. I was at a train station and saw this. It says, keep back from the platform edge or you may get sucked off. 6 hours I stood at that train station before getting removed. It's just, some of this false advertising is really starting to get on my nerves. We've got this as well. So someone was talking about, it's Midas at DeFi. Midas was talking about China and how that might have an impact coming forward into the crypto market. So it says that China will create a Bitcoin reserve after Donald Trump. $1 trillion will be spent to buy Chinese altcoins. I was shocked after investigating leaked files. Here is what's happening and how to profit off it. So we'll have a look at this because I think this could be interesting. That China's plan, point one, China is making moves that could shake the entire crypto market. A national reserve, Bitcoin reserve, lifted ban, and billions of inflows. Here's what's coming, and the low cap's primed to explode. So leaked info: China reportedly plans to accumulate 1 million Bitcoin. Though that's not speculation; it's come from draft policy documents that are circulating behind closed doors. The goal is reserve strength and digital dominance. A 4chan post. A credible 4chan leak hinted that China's legal team is finalizing frameworks to lift the crypto ban. Every move since aligns with it. We're already saw the ETH accumulation. Insiders are prepping. Early. Retail is still sleeping. Bitcoin strategic asset. This isn't about profit for China. Bitcoin is a leverage against the dollar, just like gold, but digital and more trending in the 21st century. A reserve would solidify their influence in the coming digital arms race. USA versus China. While the US pushes ETFs and CBDCs, China doesn't want to fall behind. A state-backed yen stablecoin or yuan stablecoin is in the works, and integrating crypto is the next logical step, which I think it's probably right that they're a massive superpower and it's something they're going to end up doing. Media signals. So state media in China has already started floating pro-crypto narratives. It's subtle for now, but a full reversal often begins with a narrative shift. This is the exact moment of mass adoption of the crypto world. What would happen? What happens when China buys Bitcoin? So ETF, push Bitcoin past 70k. Now imagine a nation state buying billions off the market. The supply shock alone would set off a parabolic rally. You won't have time to react. Chinese alts. So capital flows locally first in any cycle. That means that Chinese tokens will moon before the rest catch up. And here's the assets that you should that will explode right after. So there's a token called Just, which is powered by the Tron network. I haven't looked into that at all. There's VeChain. Obviously, that was going massive back in 2021, like a supply chain crypto. It's one of them ones that it's not sexy. No one really talks about it, but it is quite an interesting project. Neo blockchain is another one, the original Chinese Ethereum. Aether Cloud, another one there. CoinFlux network. Also, Trias, I believe, has got a lot of Chinese backing, so potentially Trias might do something. Who knows? But first, Trias must start making some kind of announcement, right? So, Supra updates, a little bit of Supra news that Devian Supra, so at Devian Rays, is launching a weekly X space on the Supra ecosystem, which I think will be interesting. If anyone's interested in Supra, obviously a lot of you are that watch this particular channel. It's on March the 29th, which is today at 5 p.m. UTC. I'll have to come back and watch that probably in the morning. And there's a 500 Supra giveaway to 5 winners. So that's interesting. If you want to go and have a look at that, I suggest you do. Also, along them themes is that Supra themselves, there's a community call coming on the 31st of March. So you've got like 2 days. at 8 p.m. HKT for a big update on all things Supra, Supra product launches, lineup of dApps launching soon, and upcoming growth plans. Catch it all live on X and YouTube. Now, these have done some good calls in the past. This is the number 4. They've done some really interesting AMAs, things like that. Josh Topkin's going to be there, John Jones and James Preston. So if you are wanting to know the ins and outs from the horse's mouth, so to speak, it's probably best that you go and try and look at that. I will try and summarize it to a certain extent, probably on either the 1st of April, something like that, around that time, because obviously this is not live till the 31st. Ecosystem update, so ecosystem map. So, like I said before, it's like an all-encompassing project Supra, and I'm super bullish on it. I think it's going to do really well. But now you've obviously got a lot of Dexers here now that are starting to come on board. We know about Dexeling. We've seen that. But there's a few others that I haven't even looked at. You've got Atmos as well. But I haven't looked at half of these things in the ecosystem that I need to really spend a bit of time on. You've got the real-world asset side of things that are starting to grow now. You've got gaming. We spoke about Meadow Mystics yesterday, and obviously Skin there. Node Infra. You've got the lending. You've got yield, indexes, bridges, perps, social wallet infra, other derivative. You got the Starkey wallet, which we've mentioned a few times. In one of the videos, I'll show you how to set one of them up. That's obviously got Ribbit wallet coming as well soon, and there'll be many more oracles and automation. So there's a lot of stuff being built, or if not already built within the Supra ecosystem. I thought this was quite good. This is at Mickey Web 3. Some blockchains make you pay for oracles, DVRF, automation, multi-VM, and cross-chain. Meanwhile, Supra Labs give you everything with full vertical integration, no hidden fees, no extra costs, just pure efficiency. And then it's got the meme from someone being quite surprised to someone being pretty happy, which we like to see. This is also a bit of breaking news from Tokyo Supra Lover. So the Robbie meme coin we spoke about, it was launched on pumpit.pro. They're proud to present the official Robbie white paper, so we'll have a quick glance through that now. The Wiles meme coin on the Supra network, ready to bring fun to the crypto space. So this gives you the guide and vision, a tokenomic breakdown and things like that. So we'll have a quick look at it. Here, it's on a like a Google Doc. So the introduction is in the vast universe of crypto. Every now and again, a legend is born. Robbie's not just a meme coin. He's a small dreamer robot inspired by Bobblenaut number 3, who left the galaxy to data to land on Supra network. Robbie isn't here to play nice. He's here to decentralize fun, hand over the controls to the community. Unlike most projects led by anonymous devs or hidden wallets, Robbie is a CTO with no ego, fully owned, and operated by its holders. He might be tiny and pixelated, but he has a big mission to bring meme energy to the Supra ecosystem with no breaks and all the vibes. So if we flick through, we look at the tokenomics. It's a total supply of 1 billion, 70% community, so it's airdrops, giveaways, and DAO incentives, 20% into the liquidity pool, which is now locked on Dexeling Labs, and 10% into marketing and meme wars. There's no buy and sell tax, which is good. There's no team wallet, no central control, and there's full transparency. I do hold a very small amount of this particular project. I hope it's going to do well in the future. I think as Supra grows, it will. So the roadmap, we've had the launch. Obviously, we've seen that. We've seen Pumpit.pro. We've seen promotion and listing on Dexeling. They've done that. They've locked the liquidity. They've got community channels. We've seen that, and we've seen the internal airdrops and giveaways. So they're going to try and build collections. So they're going to collaborate with other Supra projects, which is good. They're going to launch some Robbie NFTs, meme marketing campaign, and continued giveaways. Phase 3, which is going to be quite a decent one, and also I think I really like Phase 4. Phase 3 is going to be DAO activation for governance, meme wars, integration with super platforms, gaming, DEX, and staking. So a Robbie game would be great as well, because the space narrative, things like that, could be interesting. Expansion is going to be listed on trackers like CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, listed on CEXs, and launch of Robbie official merch, which I think is a very memeable concept. T-shirts, hoodies, and that with the Robbie robot Supra maybe on the back, something like that could be good. And the animated series, The Adventures of Robbie. So I think that'd be quite interesting too. I don't know if that'd be more of like an adult-based cartoon, a bit like a Family Guy type thing, or whether it'll be like a more all-encompassing kind of cartoon, more animation, more and bigger giveaways. So that's good. So there's some lore behind it. So who is Robbie? In the Bobblenaut galaxy, deep in forgotten code systems, a small robot named Robbie developed an unexpected bug, imagination. Tired of boring system updates, Robbie intercepted a signal from Supra, a fast new decentralized network. He made the leap to becoming more than a tool, a meme coin with a mission. No masters, no ego, just community. Today, Robbie is the CTO of the people, a meme in motion, a protocol of fun. Then it goes on to explain why Supra. Obviously, we know why they've gone for Supra. And then the final thoughts is Robbie isn't just a token, he's a vibe. A movement, a shiny little dream powered by memes and blockchain. If you believe in fun, freedom, and collective building, you're right on time. Join Robbie, hold the future, meme the revolution. So I thought that was interesting. I think it's going to be nice and see how that progresses over time. Mo Casey, or Mo Cisse, has said that how to retire my bloodline, and the answer is to buy Supra. If that's true, great. I hope it is. That'll help a lot of us out on this channel. I know that, and obviously yourselves who have invested in Supra. This was interesting as well. So it's at Prime SB2. The super price is going down, but every infra is going up the right way. It'll only take time for people to, for price to reflect value. Just hold your coins and watch things pan out. So times like this is when you need to reflect that Amazon went from $113 to $6 before it 400x. Now, I'm not saying Supra is Amazon. I'm not saying it's going to 400x, but there is a lot of value to that. Like, when these things sometimes have these big crashes, the next step is parabolic moves up. That is probably going to be true of a lot of different cryptos, not just Supra, but it's interesting to see how sometimes a mindset shift to being like, yeah, Amazon went down to $6. Imagine if you'd have picked up a load of that then. But if you'd have seen it go from 113 to 6, you might have been panicking and thinking, oh no, this company's going to be dead. And then now look at it, you can't fucking move without something to do with Amazon. Again, Jake Gordon, friend of the show, friend of the channel, Jake Gordon has said that Amazon and crypto is a parallel boom. Just like Amazon's 95% crash in 2000 was followed by an explosive recovery, we're about to witness a similar surge in the crypto space. And I'd kind of agree with that. I think that's probably what's going to happen. We just don't know when. We can't put a date on it. We don't know the time. But I think it will happen. The super price is up for the week, like 1.9%. Was that on the day? I think that would be on the day. Yeah, it's slightly up, but it's just a consistent trend sort of down at the minute. And a lot of that is potentially down to a particular VC selling a lot, and they're looking at ways to maybe change the best and work out ways to maybe kind of stop that a little bit, or at least slow it down, or at least do something where we can get rid of all of it at once and then try and build up from there. We'll have to wait and see what the final decision is. It goes to the Supra like community foundation or whatever. They have a chat about it and they make a decision. Max chart, I know you're dying to see that. It's not great, but I still think this can do really, really well. And it is very, very new. We're still really early. It's a baby layer one in a sea of layer ones. But I think it'll do really well. Again, not financial advice. And obviously feel free to do your own research, make your own choices, make your own decisions, because ultimately it's your own money on the line. I'm going to go. Thank you for joining me today. Your most important thing is obviously the view. Subscriber-wise, we're pushing closer to 5,600. Obviously, the ultimate goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers. So if you can help on that journey, smash the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and like the video. Comment as much as you can. Share it with your friends if you will. So wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, have an amazing day, have an amazing evening. And as always, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Goodbye.